My beloved child, stop for a moment. Before another second passes. Before your thumb moves. Before the world distracts you again. Because what you are about to hear is not random. It is not coincidence. And it is not meant for everyone. Archangel Michael is speaking now. Not loudly. Not with fear. But with authority so calm, it cannot be ignored. There is a person moving toward you. Not rushing. Not announcing themselves. But carrying something they have never given to anyone before. A hidden gift. This gift is not wrapped. It is not obvious. It does not shine from a distance. And that is why most people would miss it. But you are not meant to. Michael says this person has been watching quietly, listening more than speaking, observing how you react when you think no one notices. They saw you hold back when you could have spoken. They saw you stay kind when you could have walked away. And that is why they were chosen to carry this gift to you. This gift is not money alone. It is not words alone. It is not help alone. It is access. Access to something that shifts your position, changes how others see you, and quietly unlocks what has been paused in your life. But here is what Michael is very clear about. If you rush, if you doubt, if you dismiss the moment when this person appears, the door does not force itself open. This is why you must see this before they knock. Because the knock will not be loud. It will not be dramatic. It may come as a simple message, a casual visit, an ordinary conversation that feels too normal to be important. But the power is hidden inside the timing. Michael says the reason your life has felt like it was, almost, changing is because this moment was being prepared. Pieces had to align. Hearts had to soften. And one person had to gather the courage to bring you what they have been holding back. They are nervous. Not because of you, but because once they give this, nothing stays the same. And here is the shocking truth. They believe you are the only one who would understand the value of it. That is why distractions are dangerous right now. That is why scrolling past moments is risky. That is why staying present matters more than ever. Michael says your awareness is the key. Not effort. Not chasing. Not proving. Just awareness. In the next part, you will understand who this person is connected to, why the gift was delayed, and what exact sign will confirm it is truly meant for you. Do not move too fast. Do not assume too quickly. And above all, do not ignore the knock when it comes. Stay with me. Do not rush past this moment. Because this is where most people lose what was meant for them. Archangel Michael says the person coming toward you is not a stranger in the way you think. They are connected to your past, but they arrive in your present. You have crossed paths before, even if briefly. A glance, a message, a moment that felt small at the time. But nothing about this is small. This person carries a gift that was delayed on purpose. Not because of distance, not because of timing, but because you were still becoming the version of yourself who could receive it. Michael says there was a season when you wanted answers too quickly. You would have questioned the gift, measured it, compared it, maybe even doubted it. So heaven waited. Now something inside you has changed. You are quieter, more observant, less desperate. And that is the signal that the moment is ready. Here is the once, in, a, lifetime truth. The gift is tied to a door you did not know existed. A door that leads to influence, respect, and stability that does not disappear. When this person offers it, they are also offering trust. And trust is heavier than money, stronger than promises, rarer than opportunity. Michael says the sign will be subtle but unmistakable. The conversation will feel ordinary. But your body will go still. Your mind will pause. And something inside you will say, this is it. That pause is sacred. Do not explain yourself. Do not rush to respond. Do not minimize what is being offered. Just listen. Because the real gift is revealed after the knock, not before it. And one more thing Michael wants you to know. This person has rehearsed this moment many times. They almost walked away, almost convinced themselves you would not understand, almost chose silence. But something stopped them. Your energy called them forward. In the next part, you will learn what happens after you accept the moment, why others will suddenly treat you differently, and how this single interaction changes the direction of what comes next. Do not lose focus now. You are closer than you think. Now listen carefully. This is where everything shifts. Archangel Michael says the moment after the knock is the moment your life quietly changes direction. Not with noise, not with announcement, but with certainty. Once you receive the gift, something subtle happens around you. People begin to speak to you differently. They pause before responding. They listen longer than before. Not because you demanded respect, but because alignment creates gravity. Michael says this gift places you in a new position without effort. You do not chase opportunities anymore. They start recognizing you. This is the part most people are not ready for. The gift brings clarity. And clarity reveals who was never meant to walk with you beyond this point. Some will fade naturally. No arguments, no drama, just distance that feels right. Others will suddenly try to come closer, ask questions, offer help, seek your attention. This is how you will know the shift is real. Michael says do not explain yourself to anyone. Do not justify your growth. Do not announce what changed. Silence protects what is new. The person who brought the gift will also change after giving it to you. A weight lifts from them. Relief replaces hesitation. And a quiet bond forms between you. Not dependency. Understanding. Here is the shocking revelation. This gift activates something that has been dormant since a past disappointment. A moment when you stopped expecting life to surprise you. When you learn to survive instead of receive. That season ends here. Michael says you are entering a phase where things arrive without struggle. Support shows up without begging. And progress feels steady instead of exhausting. But there is one instruction. Do not look back. Not emotionally. Not mentally. Not nostalgically. What is ahead requires your full presence. In the next part, you will understand why this timing is perfect, why this gift could not have come earlier, and what you must do in the days immediately after the knock to secure what has been opened. Stay with this moment. You are standing at the threshold now. Do not blink now. This part decides how deeply the gift settles into your life. Archangel Michael says timing is not just important, it is everything. This gift could not have arrived earlier because earlier you would have tried to control it. You would have shaped it to fit old fears, old habits, old limits. Now you are different. Now you understand silence. Now you understand patience. Now you understand that real power does not rush. That is why the knock comes now. Here is the revelation most people never hear. The days immediately after the knock are sacred. What you do quietly matters more than what you say publicly. How you respond inwardly matters more than any outward action. Michael says the instruction is simple but powerful. Move slowly. Speak thoughtfully. Rest when you can. Observe everything. Do not announce your plans. Do not seek validation. Do not look for applause. Because the gift grows strongest in stillness. Something else will happen during this time. You will notice signs aligning without effort. Messages arriving at the right moment. Ideas forming clearly. Decisions becoming easier. This is confirmation. And here is the once in a lifetime truth. The gift is not just for you. It changes how future doors respond to your presence. It prepares you for another level that has been waiting quietly in the background of your life. Michael says this is why distractions tried so hard to pull you away. This is why doubt whispered so often. This is why patience was tested. Because this moment required maturity, not urgency. If you honor this season, the gift multiplies. If you protect it, it strengthens. If you respect the timing, it stays. In the next part, you will learn the final confirmation sign, how to recognize that everything is locked in place, and why this moment will be remembered as the turning point when your life stopped circling and finally moved forward. Do not leave now. You did not come this far by accident. Stay present. This is the confirmation you were waiting for. Archangel Michael says there is a final sign that tells you the gift is fully activated. It does not arrive with excitement. It arrives with peace. You will wake up one day and notice something missing. No rush. No pressure. No feeling of being behind. That calm is not emptiness. It is alignment. This is how you know the door has closed behind you and opened ahead of you. Here is the shocking truth. Once this moment locks in, situations that once confused you will suddenly make sense. You will understand why delays protected you, why certain connections ended, why some answers never came when you demanded them. Michael says clarity is the reward of patience. Another sign will follow. People who once overlooked you will begin to acknowledge you. Not dramatically, not apologetically, but naturally, as if they are just now seeing you clearly. This is not ego. This is positioning. You did not rise above anyone. You rose into yourself. The gift also restores something internal. Confidence without noise. Strength without force. Trust without fear. And here is the part that stays with you forever. Michael says you will stop asking, "When will my life change?" Because you will feel it moving. Steady, consistent, unforced. This is the moment you were being prepared for all along. What comes next will build on this foundation. New responsibilities, new opportunities, new peace, and you will handle them differently than before. Because now you know, the knock was real, the gift was real, and your readiness made all the difference. This is not the end of the message. It is the beginning of a new chapter. Hold this moment, remember it, and move forward without hesitation. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Stay with this breath. This part is quieter and stronger. Archangel Michael says now that the gift has settled, a deeper transformation begins. Not around you, within you. You will notice you no longer react the same way. Things that once disturbed your peace will lose their power. Conversations that once drained you will feel distant. Your energy will stop leaking into places that never valued it. This is not withdrawal. This is refinement. Here is the revelation that changes everything. Michael says the gift did not come to add more to your life. It came to remove what was never aligned. You will start choosing differently. Without effort. Saying no without guilt. Saying yes without fear. Trusting your inner timing more than external noise. This is how authority is formed. Another sign will appear. You will feel guided without being pushed. Ideas will come when you are calm. Solutions will surface when you stop forcing answers. This is alignment working in your favor. And here is the truth most people never reach. Once this stage begins, you cannot return to who you were. Not because you are better, but because you are clearer. Michael says this clarity protects you from settling, from repeating cycles, from accepting less than what matches your growth. You will also notice something unexpected. Gratitude will rise without reason, not for what you have, but for what you no longer carry. This is how you know the gift is complete. In the final part, you will understand why this moment was watched closely, how this shift affects what is coming next, and why Archangel Michael says this season will be remembered as the moment you stepped fully into your place. Do not disconnect now. You are standing at the conclusion, and the beginning. This is the moment it all settles. Not with noise, not with celebration, but with knowing. Archangel Michael says this season will be remembered quietly by your soul, long after details fade. You will look back one day and realize this was the exact point where life stopped resisting you, not because circumstances changed first, but because you did. Here is the final revelation. The hidden gift was never only about what arrived through another person. It was about what awakened inside you when you were ready to receive without fear. You learned to pause. You learned to listen. You learned to trust timing instead of chasing outcomes. That is mastery. Michael says from this point forward, your life will move with fewer detours. Not because challenges disappear, but because confusion does. When choices appear, you will feel the right one instead of overthinking it. When people approach you, you will sense their intention before words are spoken. When opportunities open, you will step through without hesitation. This is what alignment looks like. And here is the truth that seals everything. Nothing that is meant for you will need to convince you anymore. It will recognize you, meet you, and move with you. The knock was real. The timing was precise. The gift was protected until the exact moment you could hold it without doubt. Michael says you did not miss anything. You were never late. You arrived exactly when you were supposed. Michael says you did not miss anything. You were never late. You arrived exactly when you were supposed to. Carry this awareness forward. Not loudly, not proudly, but steadily. Because from here on, your presence speaks before you do. This chapter is complete. And the next one is already unfolding. Do not treat this as an ending. This is the echo that stays with you. Archangel Michael says after everything settles, a quiet strength follows you into ordinary moments. Walking, speaking, listening, waiting. Life looks the same on the outside, but inside, nothing is the same. Here is the revelation that surprises most people. You will stop needing signs, because you become one. Your presence will calm rooms. Your words will land with weight. Your silence will feel intentional instead of uncertain. Michael says this is how you know the gift has fully merged with you. You will no longer feel pulled toward chaos. Drama will feel loud. Urgency will feel unnecessary. You will choose peace without explaining why. And something beautiful happens next. Small moments begin to feel meaningful again. A conversation at the right time. A pause that saves you from a wrong turn. A decision that feels obvious instead of heavy. This is guidance in motion. Michael says this phase protects your future without effort. It filters what approaches you. It softens what needs patience. It strengthens what deserves commitment. Here is the once, in, a, lifetime truth to hold. You are not waiting anymore. You are walking with timing instead of chasing it. The knock came. The gift arrived. The shift completed itself. From here on, your life responds to who you have become. Carry this awareness gently. Let it guide you quietly. And trust that what unfolds next will recognize you immediately. This message stays with you because it belongs to you, and you will remember this moment exactly when you need to. Stay here for this final layer. This part seals everything you have felt so far. Archangel Michael says there is one last understanding that completes the message. It is quiet, but it is powerful enough to change how you walk forward from this moment. The hidden gift did more than open doors. It taught you how to recognize truth without noise. From now on, you will notice something unmistakable. When something is not meant for you, your energy will not move toward it. No confusion, no inner debate, just calm certainty. This is discernment. Michael says this is why your past struggles will not repeat themselves. You will see patterns before they trap you. You will feel misalignment before it costs you time. You will step away without regret. And here is the final revelation. You were never behind. You were never overlooked. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared to receive something that could only arrive when you were strong enough to hold it without fear. This is why the timing mattered. This is why patience was required. This is why silence became your strength. From this moment forward, your life moves with intention. Not rushed. Not delayed. Aligned. Michael says when you look back, you will not remember the waiting as loss. You will recognize it as protection. Let this awareness stay with you, not as excitement, but as stability, because what comes next will not shake you, it will recognize you. This message completes itself now, and you move forward knowing everything arrived exactly when it was supposed to. Stay still for this last moment. This is not an ending. This is an anchoring. Archangel Michael says what you received was not just a message, not just a gift, not just a moment in time. It was a recalibration. Your inner world has shifted to match what is finally ready to meet you. Here is the final truth. From this point forward, life will no longer need to shake you to get your attention. You will notice things before they demand urgency. You will feel direction before confusion appears. You will sense alignment before resistance forms. This is maturity of the soul. Michael says this is why peace now feels natural instead of fragile. Why patience no longer feels like waiting. Why confidence no longer needs proof. You are not chasing purpose anymore. You are standing in it. And here is the once in a lifetime realization. The person who carried the hidden gift was only the messenger. The real activation happened inside you when you chose awareness over distraction. That choice echoes forward. Decisions will become cleaner. Paths will feel clearer. And what is meant for you will approach without forcing its way in. Michael says remember this feeling. Not the words. The feeling. Because whenever you return to it, you return to alignment. Nothing about this was accidental. Nothing was delayed without reason. Nothing was lost. This chapter closes not with noise, but with certainty. And from here on, you walk forward steady, grounded, and ready. This moment stays with you, because it belongs to you.